Hey there, it's me, Billy Stevens from Australia. I'm the only bloke on this planet that can pull off the white t-shirt, brown leather jacket combo. You might recognize me from Ascendance Live Season 3, airing on Thursdays on YouTube at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was on a threesome on Ascendance Live with Josh Duenas and Jake Stevens from production. We called ourselves the Three Muskeconts because we're all bottoms. Anyway, Alex or Davey? Which one is going to have a pillow fight with Dustin, and which one will Dustin suffocate to death with a pillow? Find out now on Big Brother Cheesecake 8 Political Bait! Hello, I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 8 Political Bait. It's day 79 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week Gina was the head of household. She nominated Alex and Davey for eviction, but Dustin won the Silver Power Veto in the Big Brother Staircase Silver Power Veto competition, and obviously could not use it, which means in just moments either Alex or Davey will be evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 8 house, finishing in 4th place and becoming the 6th member of the jury, joining Glow, Curtis, Zachy, Jonathan, and Penny. Who will it be? We'll find out shortly. But first, what a wild 24 hours it's been, both in the house and in the jury and friends house, which I'm going to get to in a second when we get to our last jury segment of the season. But I can reveal real quick that as of 9:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, March 22nd, Jimmy Carter is alive! He's got a greater chance of living longer than a dingo! But yeah, so well done, you're still alive, nobody cares anymore. Okay, so let's move on to So Alex and Davey had to submit their final pleas, and they were both late. So I was going to do something creative and funny, but then they both actually submitted a plea, and I'm like, God damn it. So I'm going to save what I was going to do for next season, but luckily, Joanne has something really amazing to show us. Joanne from Extra Whip, she completed her kitchen with her, is it husband? I don't even know. Her fuck buddy, her friends with benefits, her partner, her husband, I don't know. The big black cock in her life. Mike, let's take a look at some pictures. Welcome to our house in New Fuckswick. That's my husband Mike. If I had a big black dildo, I'd strap it on and fuck him with it. We were gonna make pot brownies, but we smoked it all in the car on the way there, so we just made regular chocolate chip Nutella cookies. If the plywood does not fit, you must acquit. I love plywood. Look at how big and wide that kitchen island is. Perfect for me to lay my boobs over. That's the finished product. I love my husband, Mike, but not as much as I love my new kitchen. Well done, Joanne. I'm very impressed that you managed to, whip Mike into shape so that he can make you a kitchen. I'm very impressed. And I look forward to years of you sharing your recipes with me that you make in this kitchen. Well done. Okay, so now it's time to get to the final pleas. So Alex, Davey, in just moments, Dustin will cast his vote to evict. And after 79 days, one of you will be evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 8 house, coming, just days away, days short of the finale. But you have one final chance to plead your case with one brief statement. And you actually both kept it brief. Very impressed. I'm very impressed. So, it's true. Davey, you're up first. Hello, everyone. It is me, Davey. Alex is a great competitor. What I think is better to keep me. So do that, please, because we're so close to each other on the graphic. Okay, thank you, Davey. Alex, you're up next. My plea is simple, as I always keep it simple. I have watched every extra whip. Not once has anybody named me as a chance to win. No one has said they wanted me to win. I am the only one in the Final Four who can say that. Not only am I your best chance to take to the Final Three, I'm probably your best bet at Final Two. So do the right thing and evict Davey. There, yes. Okay, thank you for that. I have to admit, it's rare that I praise final pleas because I find they're mostly symbolic and humorous. They're more a way of people, for being. It's a way for people to be funny, and it's fun to watch people beg. It's fun to people watch, be spicy and put drama in. It rarely makes a difference, and I don't know if it made a difference. But Alex, that was a very good final plea when you said I've watched every extra whip. And I was actually thinking about this earlier today. Nobody said they wanted you to win. Nobody said they thought you would win. And that was a good point. So I don't know if that factored into Dustin's decision, one way or the other, but we're about to find out. So this is it, Alex, Davey. You already know what happened because I already revealed it. But when I reveal the results in this episode, you'll have about 15 minutes to say your goodbyes before I kick you the fuck out of the Facebook group chat. Okay, Dustin, please stand in front of your fellow house guests and cast your eviction vote. And of course, he made this 80,000 years long. Dustin and Curtis need to have like a candlelight dinner. The place will never get to close. The employees will have to be there till more kingdom come. Okay, here we go. You have been a force in this game that none of us three can compare to. Us three share more of a similar story with comp wins, but you are the unique story from us three. You have the ultimate underdog story, and all it would take to wrap up your amazing game would be to win Final HOH, and it wouldn't matter if you brought Gina or I. While statistically you have less comp wins than the other person, all it would take would be that one HOH win. You have saved yourself while being nominated against the Pooh, went to Rocks for an ally, and to attempt to move on me, and endured round after round on the block and saved yourself in every way possible from your social finesse, Pringles powers, Colossal Avengers, and Veto comp wins. You've been on the block the most, but the way you navigated with kindness and understanding and the way you were able to get others to put their lives on the line for you shows what a great game you played. And which is why I need to finally make the move to evict you, which means I vote to evict Davey. Davey, it's official. You are evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 8 house. Davey, it's me, Arnold Schwarzenegger. You have been impeached from Congress for touching that intern's tatas. I may have touched her tatas, but I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Hasta la vista, baby. Davey, you have about 15 minutes to say your goodbyes before I kick you the fuck out of the Facebook group chat. Thanks for playing. Better luck next time. Davey, this one is... Oh, this is so sad that you finished in 4th place. Because, number one, I think you would have had the votes to win. As Dustin mentioned in his speech, I think you were definitely the bigger jury threat over Alex. So, extra whip was torn, but I actually kind of think Dustin made the right call here. You have played an incredible game. You actually apologized to me for not coming on strong in the beginning. What? So you were quiet the first 3 weeks, under the radar. I actually forgot about you on Extra Whip when I was bringing people up. I think Anne Claire was the first person who I asked about you with. But everybody loved you. Your social game was impeccable. Even Ken loved you. Ken thought you were the vote to keep him, which you weren't. But Ken even had a connection with you from day one. And Tiffany, too. Ken, Tiffany liked you, too, based on what Ken told her. So you managed to get the first person evicted to like you, which is really, really, really incredible. A lot of people liked you. A lot of people bequeathed clues to the hidden immunity idol to you on Extra Whip when they were voted out. And then you went on the block. Week after week after week. You broke the record. You have been nominated 7 times. Tied with Lynn for 5 in a row, but she was a final nominee every time. But you've been on the block in some way, shape, or form 7 times this season, which is a record. And you managed to come off every time. You either won your way off, you managed to defeat Brooke, who had the poo, which, anybody who can defeat somebody on the block with a poo, that's an amazing accomplishment. In fact, Only you and Andrew from season 6 ever did that. So really, really job well done. The Sapphire Power Veto, you played that at just the right time because you may have been put on the block that week if you didn't play it. The Amethyst Power Veto, you actually made the right move not to play it, because if you played it, you would have gone to Rocks the week Jonathan went home, and who knows, 50-50 chance he would have gone home that week. Instead, because votes were not nullified, it convinced somebody, I think everybody knows now, but somebody to flip their vote. So that was the right call that week. And then you did the warrior amazing thing that I would have done, I think Michael would have done, and Brazil would have done, which is you went to Rocks, not so much for Penny, no offense if you're watching Penny, but you went to Rocks because you knew that you had to do something to get Dustin out. So you took the shot, and in the end, Penny was rocked out. But that was, again, the right move. Risky as fuck, but the right decision. You made the right decision pretty much the entire game for 79 days. 2.5 months you were making the right decisions. The only reason you're here is because you made so many good friends, so many good allies. When you spoke on calls, especially when it was down to you and Jonathan and we had the 10 minutes on call, you were very eloquent in your speech, and I think Dustin and Gina picked up on that. I think you would have won if you made it to the end. And really the only reason why you're here is because you didn't win the head of household or the silver power veto, which I'm sure Alex would have kept you if you saved him with the silver power veto. That's it. You didn't win staircase, and you didn't win whatever the hell. What did Gina win? Oh, press your luck. That was it. I mean, that really is. There's really no other reason. You didn't do anything wrong besides that. And sometimes it just comes down to these last competitions. You played a phenomenal game. You're the last Liberal left standing. Michael is down to 2 members. But yeah, I mean, there was really nothing you did wrong. You played an amazing game, and it just sometimes, like JoJo in season 3, like Karen in season 6, who else came really, really close? You can even argue Javier didn't really do anything wrong in season 7. I mean, it just came down to the very end, and in the end, in this last battle with Dustin, you just fell short. But you played an amazing game. You are such an amazing person. That dodgeball pick, like, wow. I will remember that for a long time. That goes in my you-know-what portfolio on my computer. My masturbation file. Duh. Okay, so, yeah. Thank you so much for playing. And, yeah, I can't even... I'm trying to rack my brain. Whenever somebody is evicted, I'm trying to come up with something that they did wrong. This season, a lot of people made a lot of mistakes. It's been very easy for me to come up with mistakes people made. Yeah, I legit can't think of anything. Maybe Zaki brought it up. It's coming in the jury chat. Zaki brought up maybe going to Rocks the week it was Jonathan and Zaki, but Dustin would have been safe anyway. So I think, I don't know. I think you made the right calls all along. So, well done. Okay, before we get to part 1 of the 3-part final head of household competition, I'm going to very, very, very quickly, because I'm running short on time, because I am filming Extra Whip right after this, I'm going to very quickly get to the final jury segment of the season. So, Davey already knew he was evicted, because I had to plan Extra Whip. So, he went into the jury chat, which has been... The jury in Friends chat has been very quiet this season. It's been a pretty disappointing jury in Friends chat. But it blew up. Finally, after 79 days, it blew up when Davey entered. So let's see what happened for the last time this season, let's go to the jury house. Oi! It's me, Brooke. Remember me? Oh, Davey. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sorry that you're here. Oh, no, but you played an incredible game. Hey, Davey, it's me, Glow. You played a great game. You did what you could against Dustin and Gina. Well, maybe not everything, but you shouldn't have any regrets. I disagree. I think I tried pretty much everything, unless you're thinking of something I'm not. I do agree, though, that I don't have any regrets. I did try to... me forcing a tie when I don't really have a big resume on moves gave me a 2 out of 3 chance of staying because Dustin could have gotten rocked out, or Penny would have gone, and I would have gotten a possible jury vote from her. So in essence, if I did just take out Penny, I wouldn't have ever tried to go for Dustin. I mean this with sincerity, Zachy, but I wanted you gone and I wanted Jonathan to stay. You kept telling me round after round that you wanted to work with me, but never put me into any group chats or alliances. And then Curtis chimes in. I actually just saw this. Curtis chimes in with, "Get her, Jade!" It was always hypothesizing what we could do, but never actually doing it. Versus Jonathan, who wanted to actively work with me. I didn't try everything, but it's because I was going to vote you out regardless. Okay, but, like, what could we have done together, though? I was, like, trapped in my NDP thing. Also, Gina ate up your usage of Orc Titan and wouldn't stop calling me that. Ken then says, I don't know. Davey, you were the one I wanted to win it all. Legit, every week we were just Team Davey. My point still stands. I think I did do as much as I had the capacity to do. In terms of the comment, I did go oof when I heard it. People have been going ham, turkey, and sausage in their extra whip. But I didn't think we could talk to jury members, and that's when y'all came to jury house, you would talk about it. I think it's marinated, y'all should talk about it. And Kendra says, Zachy, I don't know what was said to or about you, but I can tell you the way you make me feel when you talked at me and not to me, you have an aggressive personality, or comes off that way, and when you talk to people, it's like they are beneath you. Just my perception, and not being rude or hateful. Then Paige chimes in. I have absolutely no idea what's going on in here, and I haven't spoken in this chat in what feels like months. What we're not gonna do is come for Davey. He's a fucking beast and forever a great fucking player. And I'm Judge Janine Pirro, and don't forget, when Trump gets indicted later this week, it is an absolute outrage. Now, let's get to part 1 of the 3-part final head of household competition. So, Gina, Alex, Dustin, congratulations on making it to the final 3. For the last time this season, the power is up for grabs. The 3-part head of household competition begins with a competition called Big Brother Tandem Deal or No Deal. And here's how it works. Tandem Deal or No Deal is played in 2 parts. Part 1 is a quiz, which I'm going to get to in a moment, and Part 2 is Tandem Deal or No Deal, where you are all on a bike. The person at the front of the bike gets to make the decisions as to what to do in each round of Deal or No Deal. We started the Tandem Deal or No Deal in Season 6, and if I recall, Karen won that, and she was in the middle of the bike. In Season 7, Jenna won it, and she was at the back of the bike. In Season 6, Corey got off too early, and in Season 7, Owen, I believe, got off too early. So let's see what happens right now. So the qualifying quiz, let's get to the results. The qualifying quiz was minority. The house guests had to guess who voted in the minority each week. Finishing in last place with 5 was Gina, second place 7, Dustin, and with a very impressive 13 was Alex. So, voting in the minority each week, and I will put the chart in the main chat, but voting in the minority each week, we have, I want to make sure I get this right. Week 1, 1 vote to evict Anne Claire was Paige. Week 2, 1 vote to evict Glow was Alex. Week 3, 3 votes to evict Gina were Brooke, Dustin, and Kendra. Week 4, 4 votes to evict Davey were Alex, Brooke, Sean, and the public. Week 5, 2 votes to evict Davey were Alex and Glow. Week 7, 1 vote to evict Zachy was Alex. Week 9, 1 vote to evict Jonathan was Dustin. And week 10, 1 vote to evict Davey, post tiebreaker, was the public. Okay, now I'm going to quickly get through Deal or No Deal because I'm running really, really late. So, in this game, the 3 of you combined did very well. The offers went up from 27,000 to 69,000. They were all saying no deal. 121,000. And then 207,000. Gina said deal. Gina was at the back of the bike. If you're at the back, that's the right decision. So Gina has 207,000. 219,000. So now either Davey or Dustin or excuse me, either Alex or Dustin can beat Gina, but they both said no deal. They move on. For $297,000. They both say no deal. $367,000. Alex says deal, which means Alex has a score of 367,000, Gina 207,000, but Alex left Dustin in the middle of the bike. The next case to open was $10,000, which means the next offer was, and with a score of $510,000, Dustin, congratulations, you have won part 1 of the 3-part final head of household competition. You will be moving on to face off against, in part 3, to face off against the winner of part 2, which will either be Alex or Gina, who will face off tomorrow. So, tomorrow, who will win part 2 of the 3-part final head of household competition? Saturday is part 3, where we will crown the final head of household. Sunday is the final live eviction of the season, where we will learn the identities of the final 2. Monday is the Cakes Back Inquisition, where the jurors will question the final 2 and discuss their merits. Tuesday, the jurors will vote for the winner of Big Brother Cheesecake 8, and we will learn what's in store for next season. And Wednesday is the season finale, where we will crown the winner of Big Brother Cheesecake 8 Political Bait and award the $800 cash prize. I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Take care, and remember, so look, I won the election. All I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state. There's no way I lost Georgia. There's no way. We won by hundreds of thousands of votes. I won the election. Good night.